Hey guys, Miskatonic here. Welcome to a new Let's Play, I suppose, of a sweet game called Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft. I got into the open beta. It's a card game similar to Magic the Gathering or Pokemon card game. There's a bunch of them. It's in the same vein. Magic the Gathering is definitely the most known. It's very fun. I was pleasantly surprised. I've played a decent amount of Magic the Gathering, and I came in kind of with the elitist attitude of, oh, this is gonna be terrible, but it's actually very addicting in a sense. It's definitely more casual than Magic. A lot less card text, flavor text, that sort of thing. But the gameplay is solid. There's a lot of room for strategy, and yeah. I'm gonna show you guys an arena. What this is basically a draft. You get a random selection from 3 of the classes you can play. I'm gonna go with the priest. I really enjoy the priest style. And what you do is you choose 30 cards from random, and you make a deck out of it. I'm a big fan of the Azure Drake. I think he's better than the other 2. There's a lot of potential with these, but I've just seen them kind of crash and burn for the most part. But card draw is very strong at all times, and yeah, I mean it's an interesting form of card draw. Definitely, there is a lot of room for some weirdness here, but I think it's a good pick. I really like card draw again. Not a fan of Divine Spirit. Yeah, the problem with we're obviously going to get some minions eventually, but the problem with this is that if all we have is card draw, we're just going to keep drawing more cards over and over again. Spellbreaker is very good. Silence can be very, very clutch, very useful. And so is Murloc, Tidehunter. I'm gonna grab the Murloc just for some early game plays. Mind control is useful. It can come in handy when they're not expecting it. I'm gonna grab one. Yeah, I really like Power Word Shield a lot. And of these, this is the best. Light spawns are good, especially combined with the Power Word Shields. Again, there's so much card draw potential here that it's almost making me cringe not taking it, but I'm gonna have to go with the light spawn. All minions lose Divine Shield, gain 3/3 when for each shield lost. Yeah, not very good picks at all, honestly. I'm not gonna have very many Divine Shields, if any, so I guess Doomsayer it is. I'm a big fan of the Raptor, must say, but I'm going to take another Mind Control. I love removal. I'm going to go for the Shadow Word Pain. Cleric is awesome. Sometimes it won't get you anything, but there's been times. There was one game I played where I had 3 minions on the board, and they all had been damaged by something. I think it was a arcane explosion that did 1 damage to each of them. I played 2 Northshire clerics and used a Holy Nova, which healed all 3 of them, and it gave me a card for each of my clerics. So I got 6 cards off that one play. It's very strong. Yeah, Mind Blast not that impressive. It's kind of gimmicky and funny, but it's not. I wouldn't put it in my arena deck. So I'm gonna go with the Light Spawn. And I will take the Shadow Word Death. I like the Gurabashi, especially with the priest. Here I'm thinking the Berserker. Not the best plays here. I think the Sunwalker. And I would never take any of these unless they were all together like this. So I'm going to have to go with the Footman. Mana Wraith is actually really, really annoying. Which is potentially good. It sounds weird, but this can really throw off your opponent. That being said, I really like the Sun Fury. The thing is, I don't have that many minions to give taunt to. I'm gonna go for it. Holy Smite is very useful, so is the Light Spawn, and having 3 of them could be good. I'm gonna go for the Smite though, just to get more damage control. Murloc Raider's good, so is Boulder Fist, but I think... No, we'll go for the Boulder Fist. The Murloc is easily countered. Holy Nova, Novice Engineer, close second. This is actually surprisingly annoying for a 2-mana card. Silencing a minion can be very critical. Powered Shield, yes. Alright, another rare. Out of these, I believe this has the most use. Knife Juggler is good. Knife Juggler is good. 2 for 3/2 plus the ability. Yeah, I'll go with the Knife Juggler. I don't know. It just seems to be targeted, and usually immediately. Man, I'm just not really getting the cards I want. Not at all. I like Taunt. And card draw for the win. Powered Shield, card draw for the win. And Shadow Madness. Oh, that's not that good. This one, it's very interesting. And I'm kind of weak on the 4s, so I'm gonna take it. All right, so this is the card draw deck. I guess you could say. I have my doubts about it, to be honest. I don't think I drafted that completely well, but we'll see what we can do. I am by no means an expert at this game. This is my first day owning it, or getting access to the beta. So expect many errors and expect bad strategy and bad playing. But I do love the music. This is very old Warcraft 2 music, I think. I played a lot of Warcraft 2, a lot of 3 as well. Alright, we got a Hunter. And we have some card choices here. We do get to go second, which is always good. I'm going to throw these guys back. Alright, it looks a little bit more usable. Here we could coin into the Berserker. I don't see a reason to, though. So we're going to play the Cleric first, depending on this. Yeah, we'll play the Cleric first. And end turn. Alright, so this guy went for the Beast deck. This is kind of a meta strategy at the moment. What they like to do... Okay, here we're definitely going to go for this. Kill that hyena. Trade for the wolf there. But how this strategy works is they get a ton of beasts out on the board, and beasts have a lot of synergy in their text abilities. And there's this card called Unleash the Hounds, which gives all your beasts charge and +1 attack, I believe, maybe even +2. So what they do is they wait for like 6 or 7 turns until they got 7 mana, and then they throw down 5 cheapy beasts, unleash the hounds, and just own you. It's a very interesting strategy, actually. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to play the Amani Berserker. We are going to play the Power Word Shield onto him, draw a card, give him +2 life, which makes him a lot scarier once he's damaged. Alright, I got a phone call, excuse me. Alright, so he's thinking. Don't really have a solid turn 4 play at the moment. Yeah, there it is. Hunter's Mark is a very interesting card. It's not one I would normally choose, but it does have potential, and when it is played, it tends to be annoying. But it just seems like there's better cards most of the time. But that does completely nullify not only this card, but also the Power Word Shield I put on him. Obviously, this is not something we want to play right now. We could coin into the Drake, though, and I think that is the best option. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to just attack him for 2, and end turn. Hopefully. There we go. I do have a little bit of spell damage. Holy Nova. I guess that's about it. What's he gonna do? Do 5 damage. Alright, well played. So he used his turn to clear the board, and with a 2-to-1 advantage, or 2-to-0 advantage, that was probably the right move. And of course he thinks he can do something with 0 mana, I suppose, or he just doesn't know there's an end turn button. It's cool in this game, you can like click the little things here for, I don't know, some effect. Alright, so 5 mana, I guess the Sun Fury. It's really the best I got. It's probably a bad play, but I gotta get something out there, I feel like. Gotta keep the momentum up. I just don't really have anything else to play with. I mean, where's the 4 card draw cards I put in the deck? You know? Alright, so you played a legendary. It's a 4/5, and when it dies, it summons another 4/5. And unfortunately, I cannot Shadow Word Death it nor paint it. So it's a very annoying card for me at the moment. Although I believe it's worth silencing. Is it worth using this card for it? You know what? I think it is. Alright, we'll get some more card draw and hopefully find some use for these cards at some point. Can't heal, so we'll attack past. Alright, that was definitely the right call there. There's no reason for him to try to kill this minion. He couldn't kill it either anyway. Oh man, I should have... If I had waited, I could have used it. But... What to do? I got 7 mana and really 0 plays. 0 plays. Yeah, this is really the best I got, isn't it? There's no point in using the, Oh, I should have attacked with her first, but it's cool. It's cool. And there's really no reason to play her now. Nope. Oh, I'm playing so bad. I should have healed. So bad. Alright. I'm getting my head in the game. Just had a long day at work. And he's got to attack the Taunter here. Alright. Really the only thing to do at this point. What? Oh, okay. That was very late on the play there. Yeah, that was... I wouldn't have done that if I had known that secret was happening. But, okay. Yeah, we'll just heal ourselves and call it. The thing is, I do have 2 mind controls. I'm kind of waiting for some uber beast to appear. Alright, well at this point, really the only thing we can do is mind control him, one of his minions, otherwise we're well beyond the risk of dying. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. And obviously this is a decent trade, but what would make it an even better one is doing this. Casting the light spawn. Oh, that's painful. And I think that's it. Alright. Well, we don't have that many options here now. We can Doomsayer. Although he could just kill it outright. I could silence his Divine Shield. Mind Control his Dwarf, I guess. That's really the... It's a silly thing to use Mind Control on, honestly. But it's the best I got at the moment. He's got less cards than I do, which is the only advantage I have at the moment. Alright, well I'm definitely mind controlling that as well. And the thing is, he can't just straight up beat me with the steady shot. My healing will counter that directly. So that is good. Yeah, we're gonna mind control that. See no reason not to have a 3/6 taunter at this stage of the game, and we'll just start beating him down while healing ourselves. So this is the first glimmer of hope I've had in this match so far. Although there's always, there's no sure thing in this game from what I've seen. And this is where the card draw will actually come in handy, because at this stage in the game, it's all about the cards you own. Or the cards you have at hand, I should say. Alright, give a friendly minion +2 attack this turn. First off, we want to heal ourselves without question. And let's Thought Steal for giggles. Destroy a Murloc, gain +2/+2. It's an interesting decision on his part. We'll definitely play the Novice Engineer. Alright, that's very useful. And we got an Abusive Sergeant, which we will use on our Taunter. Why not? And next turn, if he doesn't do something crazy, we should be able to win. And I won't even bother playing this stupid Murloc. Alright. Yeah, he's still dead. You totally did that. Certainly did that in the wrong order. And that's it. Won our first game by the skin of our teeth. That feels good, actually. Level 15 as a priest. Yeah, I've been playing almost exclusively priest. My first arena match, they give you a freebie when you join up. I played as a mage, and I think I went 4-3. Not that great, but I was okay with it. But yeah, I really like the priest. The healing is really nice. All their cards are really mind gamey, I guess. Like at the end there, just the fact that I mind controlled 2 minions in a row really threw him off, and he wasn't able to recover. The thing is, I don't know. Like I was in the weaker position the whole game until the very end, where the tables turned. It still wasn't a clear thing. Like I wasn't 100% sure I was gonna win at any point in the game. But what the priest does is, like, people have that mindset where it's like, oh, it's an easy win at this point, but the priest can turn that around without them even realizing it, which is what I find really fun about it. But anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. I will play through the whole arena. I have to take a break, get some coffee or something. I just wasn't playing that very well. Anyway, this has been Miskatonic, and thanks for watching.